Well, Shaun, a local derby this weekend against Stevenage. They don't come much better than this at the Cambs Glass Stadium, do they?
No, they don't. I mean, it's into the final 10 games of the season now, and both teams have got a lot to play for. Stevenage have had an incredible run. Dan's done unbelievably well in the course of the last 3 or 4 months. You know, they're a tough team now and high on confidence. And I think, you know, for starters, we turn up as the underdogs, which is a great little challenge for us, because everyone's expecting Stevenage just to carry on this run, and we have to make sure we've got a game plan that nullifies them and a game plan that can take the game to the opposition as well. And I think what we've got to do is make sure that all the fans arrive and get right behind the boys. Large numbers at the Cambs Glass, and you know, it's a game that we're really looking forward to.
Obviously, coming off the back of a very gritty display at Cheltenham and a fantastic 3 points there, I guess you're going to have to show similar levels of grit against a top side in Stevenage, as well as a good deal of quality as well.
We're going to have to show a little bit of everything. I don't think it's going to be one of them games where, you know, just ability alone gets you the 3 points. It's going to be character and grittiness, like we showed last Saturday. You know, resilience, all the words that you use to, you know, kind of represent a really good team. We have to be a good team on Saturday to make sure that we get the 3 points.
Obviously, you talked about the impact of the crowd. We saw that in abundance in the away fixture at Stevenage. Obviously, fantastic following away on Boxing Day. You'll need similar levels of support this weekend.
We will, and you know, when you get large numbers arrive at the Cambs Glass and they get fully behind us, you know, it's a fantastic atmosphere that's created. That's got to be the challenge, not just for us as players, but for the fans as well, is to really get behind us for these last 4 home games that we've got. It's the season's still alive. 9 games to go, 5 points off the playoffs with a game in hand. It's you know, we've still got something to hang on to, and that's what you want as a player. You don't want the final 10 games just to see the season out, because I mean, I wouldn't accept that anyway, regardless of where we were in the league. But for us to actually be right on the edge of that group that we want to be in is brilliant for us, considering all the, you know, all the disturbances that we've had in this season.
Talked about the disturbances there. Slightly disappointing news for Medialito this week, but more positive news for Liam O'Neill, who looks like he could be on the cusp of a return.
Yeah, I mean, we've had big players that have been missed at crucial times, key parts of our team that we've not been able to call upon. It's there, they're the facts. You know, everyone has to understand that, and I have to accept it. The acceptance is hard sometimes, especially when you realise that you're up against a team this weekend who have, you know, more often than not over the last 3 or 4 months had a full quota of players to pick from, and then you can see what what you can create as a football club. We've not been able to have that. So for us to lose Medi again this weekend is a blow. It's a big blow for us. He's a good player. We want as many good players available, but no, Liam's, you know, coming closer to the group. Whether or not he's going to be fit enough to start the game, you know, we'll have to see on the last knock-ins on Friday morning.
One door shuts and another door opens is certainly a saying that you've unfortunately had to say a number of times this season. But when you get the likes of Greg Taylor last week filling so well as he did, how much of a boost is that to you?
Well, he's a good player, Greg. He's a good player. I think you know, everyone appreciates just what he can bring to the football club. He's so honest in his performances, but within that honesty, you know, he's got ability as well, and he showed on Saturday that he's flexible. He understands the game. You know, he's a team player, and you don't get them many often. You know, you kind of trawl in close season to try and find them kind of characteristics, and I'm thankful that we've got one in.
Just finally touched obviously upon the form of Stevenage in hot form themselves. Only a handful of games they've lost since Christmas, but one of those games was that game on Boxing Day. Obviously, Mingo's late goal took the 2-1 win. How much confidence can you take from that? And I guess that's the aim, to try and replicate a performance of that level. Well,
firstly, it was a really tight game. You know, it was a game that obviously we were delighted with the 3 points. The fans, the away fans, our fans were fantastic, got right behind us, and we managed to take our chances at the right times. You know, probably envisaging that it's going to be another tough game for us on Saturday, but it's going to be a game that we're fully prepared for. You know, we're looking forward to this local derby.